I'm Joan Epler. Please join with Dr. Gary Epler, Harvard Medical School. Dr. Epler recently discovered new brain science, and today we're going to talk about how this applies to meditation.
I'm Dr. Gary Epler. I made a new brain science connection in December 2019 about transferring unhealthy thinking to healthy thinking. I call this Know Who You Are Moment by Moment. Today, we're going to apply this to meditation.
This new brain science is that you can only think out of one region of your brain at a time. So know the brain region you're thinking from, and that's who you are, moment by moment. How does this apply to meditation?
The new brain science is about knowing the major regions of your brain and learning to transfer out of the two bad regions, the amygdala anger center and the cingulate self-thinking center, in a few seconds. Meditation takes you out of all these regions into a different level of consciousness.
Sounds complicated. What does meditation mean?
I think about meditation as brain waves. There are several types based on frequency of the wave. Beta brain waves are 14 cycles per second and occur during our typical waking day. Alpha brain waves at 10 cycles occur during light sleep, or rapid eye movement sleep, usually referred to as REM sleep. It's also when dreams occur. Theta brain waves at 7 cycles are really during deeper sleep. Slow delta brainwaves at 4 cycles per second occur during a very deep sleep, and 15 minutes of delta brainwave sleep is required to sustain life.
Are there any other types of brain waves?
There are newly discovered very fast gamma waves that may occur during peak performance. Orienting brain waves, or O waves, occur when we go from one location to another. If you've gotten up for something, go to another room to find it, you probably forget when you get there, what was it that I came in here for? You've been zapped by the O waves.
Alpha and theta brain waves occur when you're sleeping. What do they have to do with meditation?
Experience these brain waves while awake. That's meditation. I call this Alpha-Brainwave time because that's what we really want to do. Everyone knows the feeling of Alpha-Brainwave time while awake because it's old-fashioned daydreaming. It's the same thing. These brain waves will give you a calm, soothing feeling. You may experience them while hiking in the mountains, during a slow jog, shoveling snow, raking leaves on a cool fall day, or even having an enjoyable conversation. Spend some alpha brainwave time every day.
What are the benefits of meditation and alpha brainwave time?
Here's 5. First, alpha brainwave time decreases stress by lowering your blood adrenaline levels. You go from the flight or fight state to the stay and play state. That's certainly my favorite. Meditation releases feel-good neurotransmitters and hormones, including endorphin, dopamine, and serotonin. Meditation balances the brain regions, quieting the amygdala anger center and shutting down that cingulate self-importance center, and increases the accumbens pleasure center. Fourth, this is an inside job. Meditation brings pleasure inside, with no need for outside forces. Finally, science-based benefits include improved positive social interactions because of the strengthening of mirror neuron function that helps us understand and empathize with each other. Another science benefit is increased telomerase activity that prevents chromosome shortening and prolongs cell life.
Meditation can decrease stress, lower adrenaline, balance brain regions, and prolong cell life. Can people be awake during theta brainwaves?
Yes, it takes practice. These are deep sleep brain waves, and it takes practice, but it can be done. And they do all the things that I mentioned before with alpha and more. This is especially useful for healing. Learn to experience the alpha brainwave and theta brainwave state while awake and experience relaxation, creativity, feeling good, healing, and a new adventure with the mind.
I need to know how to do this, but first, how do you know when you're in the alpha or theta states?
There are headsets available. They're easy to use and they can be really helpful. The alpha and theta brainwaves are slower, so the 5 senses that we're used to are going to be changed. In the alpha brainwave state, these senses are lessened and feel different. You'll see a faint fluorescent bluish glow surrounding your head if you're gazing at a bland TV monitor, or surrounding the tops of trees when you're running or hiking outside. It's the same image that you visualize if you stare at a red circle on a white piece of paper for 30 seconds and then look to the side of the circle. The bluish circle you see is the same aura surrounding your face, the trees, or any other objects that you see while in the alpha brainwave state. Your other senses are also affected. Your hearing is less, your sense of smell and taste are diminished, and you'll have less feeling in your touch. In the theta brainwave state, these feelings are dramatically different. The blue aura is replaced with a pleasant darkness with no shapes. Your face becomes featureless in a soft way. You hear nothing. Taste and smell are absent. You have no feeling in your body, your arms.
Sounds dramatic, but these brain states have a definite calming effect. Now I need to ask you, how do you tell someone how to experience alpha brainwave time?
The traditional way is meditation, sitting quietly in a quiet room with crossed legs and eyes closed, often repeating a 1 or 2 word mantra until the mind is no longer racing. I can't sit that long. I'm way too hyper, so I use eyes open meditation. I use eyes open meditation during a walk, yoga, hike, bike, or on a treadmill. With eyes open, the Norwegian term friluftsliv is used to describe the alpha brainwave feeling a person develops when outside in free air. Next, I use a visual guided meditation. Here's what I mean. In your mind, eyes open or closed if you like, visualize a scene and explore the surroundings, stopping occasionally to think.
Could you give me an example of a visual guided meditation?
There are many, and the best thing to do is develop your own. That's what I did. For example, pick an environment such as a beach or a mountain where you begin at a high level and walk down 25 wooden steps to a beach or a meadow. You begin slowly and quietly walking down the steps, holding on to the wooden railing for balance. Starting with 25 at the top step, you count yourself down, 24, 23, 22. As you count down, you feel more and more relaxed with each step. 15, 10. Now you hear the waves quietly landing on the beach. 5, 4. You smell the salty air as you near the ocean edge, and you're totally relaxed. It's a beautiful day, warm with a gentle breeze. 3, 2, 1. You step on the warm sand with your bare feet and feel the warm sensation of the soft sand between your toes. Slightly off to the left, you see a canopy with flowing silk drapes hanging from the wooden top, and inside there's a big, soft chair that welcomes you to sit. Then you breathe in healing energy to an organ system that needs attention and needs healing. Now you walk toward the right, parallel to the beach, where there's a deep blue, bottomless pond. You gaze into the middle of the pond and visualize yourself going through the earth, entering the other side, going around the earth and rising up to the top of Mount Everest, and then returning to where you are, grounded. Now, think about 3 things you're going to do today. Develop a new idea or a new product, working on a community project, funding a new venture, or starting a business. Your final visualization begins by walking to your right toward an ancient wooden door called the Delta door, after Delta brainwaves. You walk toward the door with your hand outstretched to the wooden handle to open it. The door disappears as you walk into a golden pavilion with marble tiles on the floor and a fountain in the middle. With your mind, you walk toward the fountain and you notice people all around. They're warm and friendly and want to see you and want to be with you. You're standing near the fountain, your chin straight. You're filled with strength, gratitude, compassion. You're filled with success. You're filled with love and grace. People want to be with you and surround you, and you want to be with them. They want to help you. Talk with them. Enjoy their presence. Spend time here. Now it's time to leave. As you walk away, count yourself down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, returning to the normal beta brainwave state, feeling good, full of energy, and excited to see what the day is going to bring.
Do you have any closing comments?
Try spending Alpha-Brainwave meditation time every day. It's easy to do and decreases stress, releases those feel-good neurotransmitters and hormones, quiets that amygdala anger center, and shuts down the cingulate self-thinking center, and helps us understand and empathize with each other. It improves creativity.
Coming soon, Dr. Gary Epler leads a class series about the new brain science, customized to your individual goals and challenges, available through Patreon. This is Joan Epler and Dr. Gary Epler closing today's segment. Next time, we'll talk about optimism.